Hi, I'm Monique Madrid with LOL JAX Artist Corner, and today I have the privilege of being with Carlos Smith II, the director of SoulHood Prime. So thank you for coming, by the way.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. So first, we want you to just kind of tell us a little bit about the film without giving all the goodies away, but what can we look forward to when we see it on the screen?
Okay, well, I mean, the story itself is like an inspirational one in a sense. 'Cause, I mean, we do have the action and drama just to kind of entertain people a little bit, but also it's pretty much about people following their goals. And no matter what you're going through, there's a way to get through it and to still be on top of everything. So that's the kind of the message the film is really telling, but at the same time, kind of like showing some different elements based on stuff I love to watch myself. So
Yeah,
that's
sure.
basically what it's that's just kind of like the basis of everything.
Well, I'm excited to see it because the trailer was like high pace. It was dope. So I'm really excited for you.
Definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. And now, when I was looking at the trailer, I noticed that you had obviously Jacksonville as the backdrop, for this film. So tell us a little bit of the process of selecting these iconic parts of the city, but also tell us in doing so how much of it was story driven and how much of it was just paying homage to the city itself.
I say about 50-50 in this case here. Because, I mean, like every film I've done, every project I've done, I've always wanted to show Jacksonville as a whole, like for the culture in a sense.
Yeah.
So, because, I mean, it's so much of it here. So, I mean, even a lot of filmmakers here in general, even just filming in Jacksonville in general is just good enough. But I want to just take that extra step and show, like, we do have a beautiful city. We have a lot of talent here. And then the story kind of like picks up on some of my favorite locations. And this is based on, and some of the story, some of the scenes is based on places I would really go to if I were to go through the situations these characters are going through.
Gotcha.
So, we have Art Walk, we had the jazz festivals, we had the film festivals. So I wanted to kind of show as much of that as possible while not going too much away from the storyline.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically it from that point.
Yeah, it looked really well done with highlighting the city, and I think you did a really good job with just pointing out what's to do in Jacksonville, because that's a lot of the chore of people wondering what's going on in Jacksonville. Jacksonville is a really beautiful city to live in, so you did a brilliant job with that.
Definitely
for sure.
appreciate it.
Yeah. Now, tell us one of your favorite characters in the film. Tell us a little bit about that person.
I have to say, I gotta go by Luke Hills,
Okay.
Played by Illuminati. Now, because I actually did a short film on his character as well when we did the original SoulHood project 2 years back, and then we did like a short film. He became like a fan favorite actually, even though he was like the antagonist. So what I ended up doing, did a short film on his character, kind of like went to his backstory, just to show why the way he is.
Yeah.
And then the interesting thing about it, the SoulHood Prime project is gonna pick up where the short film left off. So it does connect in a sense. So I would definitely say Luke Hill is one of my favorite characters, the more iconic ones. And then he's like the anti-hero that you want to follow, and it's like what's he about to do next. So
Good deal. And then let me ask you another question in regard to that particular character. I just want to piggyback. Now, you were saying that it's kind of like a pickup from the short film. Should we see the short film before we go to the theater and see the feature, or do you think these two are standalones? Like, tell us a little bit so we can prepare when we go to the theater really fast. I just want to piggyback off. I will say
this with the Luke Hill short film, because I have it on my YouTube channel now. People will appreciate the film much more if they were to go, check out Luke Hill's.
Okay.
Just because, like I said, it follows his backstory, it follows his childhood in a sense, and SoulHood Prime's gonna continue on that storyline in a sense. That's actually the beginning of the movie.
Okay.
So yeah, definitely want to take it out, as soon as you can, as soon as anyone have a chance to, but. Yeah, it's just something to appreciate, definitely.
Okay. Now, as a filmmaker, tell us what makes you different or stand out.
Ooh, so that's an interesting one, because I think me being like, I'm like really, really solid when it comes to showing Jacksonville culture in my films in general. I always this is my way of bringing people together. So I think the biggest thing too is when it comes to trailers, or like when I do teasers, I could spend a whole week looking for music you already know how to go. Like I would spend like 5-6 hours out of the day just trying to find a perfect song just to put a trailer together. And then also just the stories in general, I give a lot of people opportunities to be a part of it. and you know, I handpick my locations, things like that. So I mean, I think that's some of what, you know, helps me stand out a bit, and that's kind of like my strong piece right there. Like, I mean, I do like commercials, music videos, but the movie part is like my strongest thing that I love to do. So
I love that you were saying that, you know, you are into picking the music. One, I'm a big music fan, so I appreciate that you understand the importance of it.
Yes.
But I love hearing that you're like all in. You know, not only are you a director, but like you're picking your locations. You're really into the music. So it sounds like, as a director, you like to kind of dabble in all parts of filmmaking, even though, you know, I'm assuming your main is being the director. So, okay, so that's awesome. I just want to make sure I got that clarification that you like to dabble all around and make sure you're like as heavily involved with it, instead of just saying, I'm going to let this person handle it. It's like you take the whole project as your whole baby and kind of put that all on your back. Does that make sense? Is that fair to say? Okay, okay. Well, now, one last question before we ask, you know, where we can find you. So from your first project to your current project and to all the projects that you'll do in the future, right? Obviously, there's growth.
yes.
Tell us, as a filmmaker, what tip you can give to inspire another filmmaker on the growth that you've seen in yourself. Like, what would be a great tip to an inspiring filmmaker?
My biggest thing is just practice and have fun with it. That's like that's what I think the fact even the camera I had back in the day, I mean, you remember how the cell phone videos used to look back like 10 years ago?
Yes.
Like, that was my quality years ago, and I will never forget where I came from. So even if you may not have the most expensive equipment or whatever, but you still have fun with it, still practice, take that opportunity to practice your craft.
Yeah.
And you know, make little stories, make little videos, or just however. And then it got to the point, and then even now, like, I grew so much to, you know, what people are seeing now, and I even this project alone, I even have people helping me write in the storyline. Like, I have the lady played my sister Addie. She helped me with writing, and Broadway Louie playing Rick. He helped me with writing as well. So, you know, sometimes you gotta open yourself to allow people to help you out with certain areas as well. Right. But otherwise, the tips and tricks on that, yeah, definitely just keep practicing and just keep, you know, do your research as well, definitely.
Gotcha. Okay, so with that being said, tell the people that don't know who you are and need to know who you are, how they can find you, and where they can find you on social media, and about your project. Okay.
So my personal pages, you can find me at LOS2K6. That's Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. So you just find my personal pages on there if you want to just follow my journeys and behind the scenes and things and like that. Now, the movie itself, same thing, except it says SoulHood movie. It's all one word. SOUL. See, I almost can't spell for a second.
You were just like trying to get it all in.
I was trying to get all of it in.
No, you were trying to get it all in. No worries.
It's SoulHood movie, all in one. SoulHoodmovie. Instagram, Twitter. I don't have a YouTube channel for SoulHood specifically, but I do have a Facebook channel for it, basically. So definitely go check those out. That's where the trailer's at right now. Okay. Tickets are on sale right now, actually.
Yes, and what theaters and what dates?
Oh, yeah, definitely. So Jacksonville premiere is going to be February 20th, which is going to be at the AMC in Regency on 24. So I did my last premiere there. Tickets are on Eventbrite right now. Okay. So just search SoulHood Prime Jacksonville premiere. You'll find it there. And the Orlando premiere is actually going to be at the Enzian Theater. Okay. The Enzian Theater. That's technically in Maitland, but it's in the Orlando area. Okay. Tickets is on Eventbrite for that as well.
Okay, that's what's up. All right. Well, thank you, Carlos, for coming. And Jacksonville, please do not sleep on this man. Carlos Smith II is doing some revolutionary things in our community and beyond, and we have to celebrate anyone who makes a feature film, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yes. So thank you for coming, and we are out.